Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Lively Life, hi First Name, hi Lucky, hello everyone, hi Firebird, hi Philia, welcome, hi Chakra, hi Tammy, welcome everyone, hi Koala, hi Miriam, welcome, hi Jay, hello everyone, hi Truth Seeker, hello everyone, welcome, hi Grand Central. Hi, Dylan. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. um, Hi, everyone. Don't forget, tomorrow is Members Monday for all the members. Hi, Ivy. Welcome. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Ladybug. Welcome. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Nella. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for your donation, Nella. Hi, hello. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Jay. Hi, Twin Soul. Hi, Christine. Welcome, love. Hi, BB. Hi, May. Hi, Dr. Fizza. Hi, Elephant. Welcome, everyone. Nice to see you. Hi, Gigi. Hi, MMC. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ariana. Hi, Lucky. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Matthew. How's it going? Hello. If anyone's new here to join Elizabeth's explanation mark, join no spaces in between followed by our question. If you end up in the lounge, the Nightbot chooses people at random. If you put onto the free list, the Nightbot's not a real person. The fan is like blowing my hair everywhere, but Nightbot's not a real person. It just allows you to add yourself to the list. Provides entertainment in the chat. And yeah. I do have a legal disclaimer and description. If you are on the free list, I do your reading for you or not. So you have to go away and come back to our exclamation mark position or exclamation mark timestamps to see where you are on the list. I also put the timestamps in the comment section after the live. So you check that out also. But I'll switch the screen so we get started. Nella, thank you. Let's see for Nella. Sure, comes use. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? I'll come and give Nella a message. I lost a good job offer yesterday. Can you check if something good is coming Nella's way? Nella lost a good job offer yesterday. Is there something else coming her way? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae that want to come and give Nella a message about a new job offer coming her way? You do have the King of Swords here in the dark. I kind of feel this energy of like, don't feel bad about it, because I feel like that problem, even though it may have felt or sounded like a good job offer for you, I feel like there's something better coming along that's going to be more fulfilling for your heart, especially with the Page of Cups here. I feel like it's just a matter of you networking, like talking to someone who knows someone who could get you or direct you in the right place that meets where your heart wants and desires, so that you fall in love with the work that you do. I just feel like it's a matter of you following your path with everyone you feel is best for you, even if other people try to say you should look here or there. It's not a matter of what their suggestions are. It's a matter of following the leads that leads you to what will really fulfill your heart, more than the work itself, it seems. Because I feel like the universe wants you to focus on fulfilling your heart so that you can gain that sense of independence and prosperity and all that other fun stuff. It's just a matter of, meeting the right person at the right time, going in the right direction. So I feel like this was the universe's way of turning you around and going to take a second look at something else. Yeah, trust your intuition. Trust what your heart is telling you, because you know the universe wants to give you what your dreams and desires wants. Right? It's kind of just trusting yourself uh, to follow your heart and see what happens there. I feel like you will be getting some good news about something or other once you're on the right track. As well with this Page of Cups. Gator! Let's see for Gator. During spirit guides, answer your fae, they weren't going to give Gator a message. Why did Gator's Gemini's friend ask Gator where I buy gags shirts? I guess she wants some, but don't even watch football. Let's see, is there any spirit guides answer your fae? Why did Gemini ask Gator where to buy Jag shirts? I feel like she was genuinely curious about you and wanted to strike a conversation with you more than anything. Because I feel like she felt like there was a weakness between you and your friend during that conversation. And I feel like she thought the need to like stand up for herself, to try to be part of the things that you like or that sort of thing too. You know, she was feeling very chatty, very you know, wanting that attention from you, it seems. The King of Pentacles, maybe she thought that you were a little boring. You know, the King of Pentacles can be boring. You try to spice things up a little bit for whatever reason. The Eight of Wands, I feel like it didn't really go as well as planned with the Eight of Wands in the dark. What did Jay need to know about this energy? Queen of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like she just wanted to have a conversation with you, be playful in your energy, see what kind of reaction she can get out of you, to break the silence or the boredom between the two of you. But that's what I got with that. Yeah. I could maybe feeling a little flirtatious as well. Geminis can be like that, it's in their nature. Geminis also tend to get bored easy. It's not just you, it's just Geminis. Hi Bernard, how are you? Clarification, your fuel will be soon. Yeah, I feel like it will be soon. Let's see. Will Nella receive something soon? I feel like it all depends on your energy, right? It's kind of like a no, not soon. But also depends if you connect with other people who lead you in the right direction. But it's also not just a matter of them leading in the right direction. It's kind of like you picking which direction you want to go into with connecting with other people who lead you during that path. If that makes any sense, you know, I just feel like it's putting yourself out there, telling people what kind of job you feel like you would love to have, and what they recommend towards you. And it's kind of like how you follow your leads and how determined you are to go through the challenges to get there. And I feel like, you know, the more you put yourself out there, the more you follow your leads, the faster you'll get that good news. That's what I thought. First name, hello. What's the energy around first name? Moving before the year ends. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around First May moving before the year ends? The Queen of Cups. I feel like if your heart is fully into it, if that's exactly what you emotionally want, if you're ready to leave where you are now and find your own place before the year ends, I feel like you can figure out how to balance things out. I don't know if there's like legal issues that are in the way or what's going on with that. Just because it suggests this card in the dark, right? There's some sort of imbalance that needs to be sorted out. You have the Two of Wands too. It's kind of like making those plans, making those future plans. What always helped me to find a place was to start packing. Even though I had no place to go to, me starting packing before finding a place always made a place show up for me. Well, if I didn't start packing, you know, I would never find a place. So it's kind of just not saying that you have to do that, but kind of like really set your intentions of choosing the path you want to take to get that energy. Your career, I think, is in the way. Yeah, you need to figure out what it is to unblock it, right? Because there's a little bit of an imbalance here that needs to be sorted. You know, your mind has to be in the right place, your heart has to be in the right place without feeling regrets or worries or stresses or any of those things. And be confident like the Queen of Cups here, making sure that your heart and soul is into this big move. I feel like that is what the energy is like trying to shout out to you. It's like, hey, where's your heart at in this? Right? The Queen of Cups always follows her heart. The Ten of Wands. You know, it may take a lot of work to try to balance everything with your career, you're looking for a place, packing, all that sort of fun stuff. But it does look like a new journey is opening up for you. Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes you need to trick the energy though, right? Um, like I said, put your heart in it. That's what you want to do. Look for the place. Focus on your career. It's a hard thing to do, but I feel like it will sort out your balance, right? Start packing the things that you don't need, like you don't need your summer stuff right now. Fall's coming, take out the fall stuff, pack up the summer stuff. Then focus on your career, focus on where you want to go. That's kind of like what the cards are saying. Balance your energy, set your intentions if that's what your heart truly wants and desires, and it will come. You gotta believe in your own power. Hi Bella, welcome. Philia, let's see for Philia. Eric and Philia. Let's see. Eric and Philia, love reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Philia and what does Eric? Not sure how to answer the question. We want Eric's love energy towards Philia. That's what we want. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What does Philia need to know about Eric's love energy towards her right now? What's going on with Eric? Eric is being a butt cheek, right? Thank you. Eric's a butt cheek, Not much else to say about that. He's a butt cheek. Cards are saying he's a butt cheek. Seven of Swords. I'm not quite sure where it is, but I feel like there's something he's going to tell you very soon. I don't know if he's just going to finally, tell you exactly what's going on in his mind. I feel like it's going to make some quick, fast changes. It may not be the changes you're wanting or hoping for, though. There's a Ten of Swords. So I'm not quite sure what's going to come to an end and what's going to begin. I'm not quite sure if he's going to, just walk away from the situation, or if he's going to decide to stop being a butt cheek and come towards you. I'm not sure. I don't really have a lot of faith that he's going to stop being a butt cheek, but there does seem to be some strength. So I guess it's a tiny possibility. I feel like he's trying to figure out what is his best moves. I feel like he's been talking to other people about you or about the situation in general. I'm not quite sure what that was, but I feel like it did give him some sort of strength. I'm just not sure which direction it's headed. Closer to you or farther apart. There is a Nine of Pentacles there. So they're not really feeling very independent in their choices or decisions. What else is Philly need to know about this energy? Yeah, he's hanging on. I feel like his heart is really into you, right? His mind is doing his thing, but his heart is really, really yours, right? And I feel like that's where his heart is with you. It's just he's being a butt cheek around it. So I'm hoping that this strength, and him trying to end being a butt cheek come towards you works out. But be prepared in case it goes the other way around. That is what I got. The Ace of Cups there, love, fulfillment, genuine feelings. Hopefully he chooses not to be the butt cheek. A vibing life, hello. Buddy's next actions and feelings towards vibing. For the rest of August, hopefully we get to meet up before the month ends. Yes. Ooh, this one came out. The Ace of Wands. Sparks of fire flying. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Well, Buddy and Vibing get to meet up before the end of August. What is their energy between each other? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Buddy need to know right now? Yeah, the sun. So I feel like the energy between the two of you is very positive. There's a lot of energy between the two of you. Maybe even some inner child playfulness going on between the two of you. You have the Ace of Wands, so I feel like Buddy really does want to take initiative towards you, does really want that to make that move. There seems to be something that's blocking making those future plans like a done deal kind of thing, right? Like kind of like setting a date to following through seems to be an energy that's stuck. But there is a Nine of Cups, so the universe is like rooting for you, right? Trying to make your dreams and desires come true. There's the King of Wands, so I don't know if this determines how much strength Buddy has towards you to make that decision of meeting up or what's going on with that, but it does seem very positive here. Will they meet for sure before the end of August? The Queen of Wands is a yes card, so is the Six of Wands, but it's in the dark. So I don't know if it's something the two of you need to negotiate on a timing with. But that's what I thought. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of setting a date and a time and holding each other accountable, right? Seems to be what's coming through there. You're welcome. Koala! What does Koala need to know right now? What spiritual gifts will Koala get in the next 3 months? Ooh, spiritual gifts. Let's see. What spiritual gifts will Koala get in the next 3 months? You already got the gift of telepathic energy, so that's wonderful. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is like the psychic vision card, right? So there's that going on, right? Being able to have some lucid dreams, visions, and that sort of thing, having multiple options of how to grow your gifts and that sort of fun stuff. You have the Eight of Swords, so I feel like the energy is going to change quickly and fast, and you're going to have to try to catch up, right? I also feel like there's this energy of like wherever your focus goes, your energy flows, right? So being very mindful of where your focus goes, because your energy's gonna flow. And if you're having all these visions and ideas, and you know, you may want to pay a little bit more attention. You have the Ace of Wands, the sparks of new beginnings, new opportunities, right? The Ace of Wands is also the energetic spellcaster, right? So using fire with your spells or candles with your spells and that sort of thing. You have the Two of Wands. It's kind of like staying focused on the now, not kind of like using your gifts or practicing with the future, but focusing on the now and focusing on staying still and really paying attention to your energy and where your focus is and the energy that you're bringing along with it. Because I feel like with the Nine of Cups here, right, it's having that fulfillment and putting your heart and your soul together and watching it grow, right? Yeah, yeah. Grow your fiery side for sure. There's a lot of fire magic out there, right? Even just using candles is one. Nine of Cups too. I just feel like there's this energy of you walking away from something and discovering something that's more deeper or more meaningful for you as well. That's what I got. Hi, Josh. Blue Lemons. Hello. Thank you for your donation, Jess. Let's see for Lululemon. These are any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come give Lululemon a message. Ooh, thank you. How legitimate is the witch spellcaster I'm talking to at the moment? I want to know how likely her work is to come to fruition regarding personal matters. Ooh, let's see. Is there any spirit guides necessary to answer Fae? How legitimate is the witch spellcaster that Lululemon is talking to at the moment? How likely will her work come to fruition regarding personal matters? Huh. Yeah, the Three of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's some sort of situation. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. There is the Queen of Swords in the dark too. So yeah, the Ten of Cups is fulfillment. I feel like you'll be satisfied with it. But you know, like any spells, right? Any spell work, any curses, any hexes, any of that sort of thing. Like if you don't believe her, it doesn't matter what I say or don't say. If you don't believe her, you don't trust her, it won't work. Like it's just the way it is. You know, just like no one can put a curse or a hex on you if you don't believe those things exist or you don't believe that they did that, or you know what I mean. It's also based on your own power, because when you cut it off, you don't believe it. You don't. You know, you that's how you put blocks around yourself and you guard yourself. So I do. So I'm not quite sure if this is you guarding yourself or if the spellcaster isn't honest. You know, it can go either way. I'm assuming because you're asking the questions, it's probably your blockage here. I don't know. Yeah, the Chariot in the Dark too, so it's kind of like at a pause. Maybe it's just because she hasn't done the spellcaster hasn't done it yet. There is the Ace of Swords, so I feel like the spellcaster is doing what they need to do. I feel the spellcaster themselves feel like they are powerful enough to do what you requested. And I feel like they're being honest about what they feel they can do, how much it's going to work. I don't know. Like I said, it's a two-sided situation, right? That's probably what the third party is you kind of, you know, being involved with this as well. I don't know. Let's clarify though. What does Lululemon need to know about the spellcaster? Nine of Swords. So I don't know if you're worried about it or scared about it or what. Will her work? Will her spell work? There's an incompletion there, so I'm not quite sure, and there's a lack of recognition or appreciation for the work, it seems. So that's kind of iffy, right? But I don't know if I'm picking up your energy or theirs. I feel like their energy, they feel like they're being honest, though. You know, that's what I got. Jazz. Let's see for Jazz. What will happen for me? Best friends anniversary of our friendship tomorrow. Let's see. Thank you so much for your donation as well. Jazz. What will happen for Jazz? Best friends anniversary of our friendship tomorrow. What's gonna happen tomorrow? Is there any spirit guides? Ancestors, Tamsy or Fae, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Oh man. I feel like your best friend loves you a lot, right? I feel like their feelings for you are genuine. They have a lot of love and compassion towards you, a lot of respect for you. I could feel that. But I have a feeling that something may happen tomorrow where you may feel really disappointed or heartbroken for some reason. You have the Ten of Wands in the dark too. So I just feel like, I don't know if it's just like plans being canceled or what, but I just feel like, I don't know, stress or anxiousness coming through or what's going on with that. Yeah, we've been through a lot. Yeah, I feel like there's something heavy going on between the two of you for sure. You have the Ace of Wands in the dark too, so I don't know if it's a creative block to make it special or if it's just something may happen to delay or postpone the event tomorrow from happening. You have the Nine of Cups in the dark as well, so I just feel like there's this energy of feeling exhausted or unwell or stressed. What is going on with the energy of the Nine of Cups? Judgment. I feel like overall things are going to go well. I just feel like there might be something that may come unforeseen. You'll be seeing her Saturday. Okay, so it's not tomorrow. Got you. Okay, so you want to try to tag her and things on TikTok and Facebook and text her, but I don't know which one I should do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe both to make sure that she sees it. Because I feel like overall, the Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of strength in your connection. There's a lot of, being grounded and realistic with your timing of things and the energy of the connection. The judgment is always about following your heart, right? Always have good judgment, follow your heart. Whatever one is calling to you to do tomorrow, do that. That seems to be the best way to go. Yeah, the Empress. You decide what's realistic of an expectation your friend has. You know your friend. So go with that, follow your heart, see what happens, and have a good celebration, right? And that's what I got. Yeah, it sounds fun. Hi, Jerome. Welcome. Hi, Design Girl. You're welcome, Josh. Dr. Fizza, next 7 days. What's coming towards Dr. Fizza? Any spirit guides, ancestors, Tamsy Fae. What is coming towards Dr. Fizza? There's something. Any spirit guides, ancestors, Tamsy Fae. What is coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? What's going on? What's cooking? Ooh. Someone may be sneaking around in your energy in the next 7 days. I don't know if they started already or if it's something that's going to begin within the next 7 days. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's some sort of cycle you're completing. Or you have completed. I feel like you're going to get that success, that achievement, whatever's going on there. Even though there may be some scattered energy, I feel like there is scattered energy. It's just someone sneaking around your energy. I don't know if you're jealous of your achievements or what's going on with that. Who is this person? Who is this person sneaking around? Is there any spirit guides, Tamsy James or Fae? Who is this person sneaking around Dr. Fizza's energy? What's their deal? The Magician, I feel like maybe they're not really sneaking around, but they're kind of being sneaky with how they're maybe manipulating you with their charm. There's someone who is presenting themselves as very positive, very bubbly in their energy is what I'm feeling. I feel like they're very charming, maybe a little bit too nice. I feel like they have alternative motives for whatever's going on there. So yeah, the Judgment is in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of you really trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition of, if something doesn't feel right between you and this person, act on it or protect yourself on it. Yeah, the Star in the dark too. So I don't know if they have not a lot of faith as someone who's in your circle of people. Yeah, Three of Cups. Three of Cups is good energy though. I feel like there's gonna be some social excitements in the next 7 days. There's gonna be some cooperation, maybe some meetups. I feel like there's gonna be some wins in your work as well. What else does Dr. Fizza need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like your energy is standing strong, right? Being very nurturing, confident, resourceful in your energy, protective of your energy. I feel like it's not a matter of being stagnant, but I feel like if you have to stand still for a while just to figure out what the energy is, what you're feeling, and what your next steps are. So I feel like it's enjoy the achievement. I feel like there is going to be some good wins, right? I feel like things are going to be positive overall. You're going to be confident doing your thing. I feel like there will be some social events, social things coming through, but just be a little bit guarded, Don't trust everyone you meet, I guess, in the next 7 days is what I'm saying. That's what I got. Yeah. Lucky. Let's see for Lucky. Who's coming towards Lucky in love and romance? Who is coming towards Lucky in love and romance? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? Who is coming towards Lucky in love and romance? I feel like there's a third party situation happening. I feel like someone may be thinking about leaving their person to be with you. I feel like they've been soul searching about it and really contemplating it, and they're like, you know what? I really need to be with Lucky. So I feel like someone, I don't know if you know them or they just know you or what the situation is, So I feel like this may cause a conflict between them and the person that they're with or were with. But I feel like their heart is towards you because I feel like they think you're their Queen of Cups, right? They feel like you are very nurturing, loving, caring, compassionate, and I feel like they want to express themselves towards you. Does Lucky know who this person is already? I feel like they know you. Not sure if you know them. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, genius, or fae? Does Lucky know who this person is? Who's coming through in love? It's a yes card, but there's kind of someone that kind of stays in the shadows. I don't know if they're at your workplace or what's going on with that. Who is this person coming towards Lucky in love? Yeah, they want to take a leap of faith towards you. They don't even know if you're going to accept them. But it seems like they're willing to tear down their own tower and upset the person they're with to be with you, or take the chance to be with you without even knowing if you're going to say yes, it seems. That is what I got. I feel like you may know them, but not know them, if you know what it means. Is this person married? Is this person married? Is this person married? The Ace of Wands is yes, but I feel like they are going through a divorce because of the Tower energy here. Oh my god. Love! General. Let's see for love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now? The moon. There's mysteries yet to be unraveled. So that could be fun, right? I don't know. With the moon card here, I just feel like there's some illusion. So not everything may be clear to you right now. There may be some confusion. There may be some mysteries. There may be something that's not quite clear to you yet that's going to be coming clear to you in the next little while. You have the devil here. So I feel this energy of you letting go of attachments that are no longer serving you anymore. I feel this sense of you letting go of any negative energy or maybe some physical things that you don't need anymore. Just kind of like releasing that from your energy. I feel like it's going to give you a boost of clarity with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to bring or renew your feelings and your emotions so that you can see things clearer. Yeah, something you're looking at is very unclear to me. Yeah, I feel like, the more you let go of things, either emotionally or physically, mentally, I don't know. But I feel like once you release that, there's going to be a big boost of clarity. I feel like I can feel it almost. You have the Queen of Wands and the Light. So I feel like you're going to kind of get your power back too. So I don't know if this is going to include like a spiritual awakening or just like, oh my gosh, things are just finally making sense. But yeah, it's going to help you gain your power back. The Two of Pentacles, you may have to try to juggle things around, especially if you're getting rid of things, how to not have them around anymore, maybe adjustment, or not having those feelings or thoughts anymore, maybe an adjustment period for you that I feel like the universe wants you to be aware of. Let's see, what else does love need to know about this energy? What else does love need to know about this energy? You have the Fool. So yeah, I feel like you have that sense of freedom though. Once you go through this transition or transformation, I guess you call it, you are going to feel like you're going into a new light. It may feel a little bit weird at first to adjust to it because because of what you're letting go. But it seems like good. I just feel like this energy, like, skin coming off of a snake kind of energy. And you're just gonna, like, feel better. Yeah. Maybe things will get a little more emotional or a little bit more heavy before they get better, kind of thing, just as the adjustment. But I feel like things will come clear. You'll understand why. You're welcome. Yeah. Ariana, let's see for Ariana. What do strangers think when they see me and my boyfriend together? Like, what goes through their head? Let's see for Ariana. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What goes through people's head when they see Ariana with her boyfriend? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? What goes through people's head when they see Ariana with her boyfriend? I feel like they feel very jealous. I feel a lot of jealousy, a lot of judgment coming through because of jealousy. I feel like they feel like, yeah, I also feel like they see you as like a different person than who you were before. I feel like that is why they're jealous, because you're looking happier, you're looking better, you're looking more confident in your energy. You have the Ace of Cups, so yeah, I feel like the Ace of Cups in the deck is just bringing on a lot of jealousy, a lot of doubt in you. But I feel like they are also seeing you clearer, like you're having more confidence. They see that you're making the right decisions moving forward right now. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is just in the dark because, people are trying to get into your energy and trying to slow down the cycle that you're in right now. What does Ariana need to know about this energy? What does Ariana need to know about this energy? I feel like there's people like whispering behind your back too because they're jealous. So they're trying to create a negative narrative of some sorts. So I don't know if they're spreading rumors about you, but I feel like the universe is like putting a stop to it though. With the Death card and the Moon card here, I feel like, karma's a bitch kind of energy. That whatever they say is going to come back towards them. Yeah, so the energy between you and your boyfriend may feel slow, but I feel like it's just, just keep going, just keep doing what you're doing, and ignore all the people who are, being butt cheeks. Hi, Matthew. Stevie's current thoughts and feelings from Matthew. Let's see for Stevie. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What is Stevie's current thoughts and feelings from Matthew right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What are Stevie's thoughts and feelings from Matthew right now? Ooh. I feel like Stevie is doubting your love a little bit, or doubting your true belief in their connection. But I feel overall, Stevie feels like you're her knight in shining armor, right? The Knight of Swords. She feels like you're honest. She feels like you're telling the truth. She feels like there's good communication between the two of you. But I feel like she feels like you're a little bit detached from the emotional side of things. She sees that you are very grounded, very solid, There's a lot of trust there, a lot of honesty there that she feels. Especially with the Seven of Swords. Like, she knows that you're being honest. She knows that you think and rethink your strategies before you take any moves. She's just kind of like questioning the emotional side of things. I feel like she wishes she could see more of your heart and your emotions and how your true feelings are besides just communicating them. I feel like she wants to see more action, like emotional action. Let's see, what does Stevie want from this energy? What is Stevie? What exactly are Stevie's feelings towards Matthew? I feel like she's also holding back on her emotions, but I feel like she's holding back on her emotions because she feels like you're holding back on your emotions. You know, I feel like she's not really trusting her heart right now. She's just trusting her mind. And her mind's telling her that you're a really good person. You're very honest. You're very trustworthy. You know, I feel like she feels like there would be a lot of success if the two of you were together. Three of Pentacles, you know, she just wants to take one step at a time. She's not really focused too far in the future right now. But she's curious to know more about you and how affectionate you can be. But that's what I got. Hi, Mira. Thank you for your donation. Christine. Let's see for Christine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? What does Christine need to know right now in general? Let's see. Ooh, for Christine. What does Christine need to know right now? I feel this energy of someone keeping secrets from you. Like, I don't know if it's actually like a secret or they just aren't telling you something that the universe thinks they should. Because I just feel like, I don't know if this person like broke some sort of rule or something between the two of you, or did something a little different than you would expect them to do. I don't know. But there's a magician here. I feel like whatever they're doing, they do care about you. Because I feel like they're trying to use their willpower and their resources and whatever they got to set their intentions towards you. But I don't know if what they're doing, like keeping something from you, is going to cause a conflict between the two of you instead of them just coming out clean and just telling you everything straight up. Instead of them, you know, sneaking around for the right timing, or I don't know what they're waiting for, but they're putting things at pause. Let's see, why are they sneaking around Christine's energy and not just being honest with what they got to say to Christine? Ooh, maybe they decided they have emotional feelings towards you with the Lover's card here. Because I was kind of feeling they're a little bit possessive of you. Like, they, you know, I feel like they're very protective of you. But I feel like they haven't made their moves towards you yet. The Ace of Swords, they see you clearly now than they did before. But I feel like they're a little fearful of expressing themselves towards you. I feel like they're afraid to mess things up with you. So I don't know if this is currently like a friend or a co-worker or who this person is. Because they're a little bit fearful of messing up the energy. What does Christine need to know about this person? Nine of Swords. They worry. I felt like that. They worry about you and they like think about you a lot. Like maybe all night thinking about you. That is what I thought though. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna confess something towards you soon though. That's what I got. Mira, let's see for Mira. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mira a message? The Three of Wands and the Hangman. How is DW feeling about Mira currently after my voice message? He used to crush on me when we worked online. Does he still feel the same now? Let's see for DW. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does DW feel about Mira now that she left him a voicemail? Does he still have feelings for Mira? The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like he's very curious about the voice message. I don't know if he got back to you yet or not, or I feel like he will. Or he's thinking about if he should or not. Yeah, I feel like he's just kind of like hanging around trying to decide if he should reply to your message. Because I feel like he still does feel connected towards you. With the Ten of Pentacles here, right? I feel like he feels there's something there, like there's some sort of connection that kind of roots the two of you together. The Three of Wands, I feel like he's definitely open to future plans with you, it seems. I'm not quite sure why he's stalling, but, you know. The Queen of Wands is in the dark, so I don't know if they're feeling like they're unsure what your expectations are of the two of you connecting again, or what. The Two of Swords and Dark, they're like this, like, unsure. They're trying to decide what they should do. Does DW still have feelings for Mira now? Does DW still have feelings for Mira now? The Ace of Wands is a yes card. It's in the dark. So I feel like they're trying to think if they do or not instead of soul searching. I feel like they're really thinking about it. They're really thinking about it like long and hard. You know, do they still have feelings? Is this a soulmate connection? Like, what is this? They're trying to figure it out. They're unsure. I feel like they're going back and forth on it with the Two of Swords here. King of Wands, you know, they're not very sure what they want to decide right now. I feel like they're also being dramatic and stubborn about it. They're boosting up their arrogance for some reason. I feel like you stir up something in them and now they don't know what to do with themselves. Is what I'm feeling. I don't know. Hopefully they communicate with you soon about all of this energy that they have. They don't just let it build up. Culture. Let's see for culture. What career opportunities are coming towards culture in the next 2 months? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What career opportunities are coming towards culture in the next 2 months? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Career opportunities in the next 2 months. I feel like there's going to be some new beginnings because the stresses and worries are going to be lifted, right? You're rising above, you're thinking clearly, things are just going to come towards you naturally. You have the sun and the light, so I feel like there's going to be some positive opportunities coming towards you. I just feel like with the sun, there's going to be some happiness, some joy, some excitement coming your way. You have the Eight of Wands too, so there might be a quick, fast change coming unexpectedly. So I feel like it's really mindful of you to, you know, making sure that you're focused on looking for new opportunities in career. Because where your focus goes, your energy is going to flow in that direction. You know, you may feel like you're a little bit stagnant or playing the waiting game. But I kind of feel this energy of you boosting your Queen of Pentacles energy a little bit more, you know. Don't be too stubborn, be open-minded. Don't be afraid of taking a big leap of change. I feel like whatever this career new opportunity is for you, it may be a change of what you're doing now. I feel like it might be different. But with the sun, I feel like it's going to be positive. What does culture need to know about the new opportunities coming our way in career? I told you it was positive. The Ace of Pentacles, like a brand new door is opening for you. Thinking clearly, acting clearly. I just feel like there's this energy too of, you know, there may be an imbalance I don't know if the imbalance is like you leaving the people that you're working with now to a new situation. If you have the hangman, yeah. There's a little bit of energy that's kind of stagnant. I don't know if it's fear of moving forward or fear of change or what it is. I kind of feel this energy like just let go and follow the doors that open for you and see what happens. Because I feel like, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun, it's going to be something positive. Even the Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. She's all about taking care of business, being nurturing, confident, resourceful, loving her job kind of energy. But that's what I got. Bernard, what's going on in Bernard? I remember you. Yes, Bernard. I can't forget you. What is Bernard's new person's zodiac? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? What is coming towards Bernard between August and September? What new person is coming towards Bernard, and what is their sign? What does Bernard need to know about them? No bad luck. Okay. Oh, you say no bad luck, and I pull out the bad luck card, Bernard. The fool of fortune's in the dark. You jinxed yourself by saying that. Is Bernard in the house? You shouldn't be jinxing yourself like that, Bernard. I feel like you're going to be taking a leap of faith, right? A new beginning. Start a new path. Look for new people, new connection. Get yourself out there. I kind of feel like your bad boy self is going to come out a little bit, a little bit of shaking things up, doing things a little bit different, maybe breaking away from your routine and setting some new goals. You have the Two of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like it's kind of just sticking with the now. Don't plan too far ahead in the future, but kind of take a leap of faith, see what's out there, meet some new people, change things up a little bit. Have a little bit more patience. I feel like your Temperance is in the dark, so there's lacking some patience, lacking some balance in your energy. What does Bernard need to know about this? What does Bernard need to know about this right now? The Four of Wands is in the dark. Oh, man. I feel like, I feel like your bad luck made things that may not always be going your way between now and September. Because you have the Eight of Wands. Not the Eight of Wands, sorry. The Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, I just feel like there may be some quick, fast, unexpected changes coming your way. So it's kind of like making sure that your focus is in the right direction. And the Eight of Pentacles, I just feel like it's really important for you to pay attention to the detail. Like, pay attention if someone's flirting with you or not, so you get to know them, right? I feel like your options are limited, so you're going to have to take a leap of faith. It may not be the most happiest, joyfulest moment, but I feel like there's going to be something there anyways. I think it's also a matter of you taking accountability. If you promise something, follow through on that. So what I got? How's the weather? The weather's good today. It was perfect today. The weather's perfect today. It was perfect yesterday. I can't complain. Hopefully you saw your reading. This was your reading. I just finished your reading, Bernard. Go back a little bit if you missed the beginning. New love. Let's see for new love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? Besides me, what about the lost? Oh, these ones will not face up. Let's see what these ones were. What's that one? Let's see what's here. You have the King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups is someone who is suspicious of you. I don't know if they don't trust you or if they're just watching you and waiting for you to mess up or what their deal is. I feel like your energy is the Queen of Wands, right? I feel this energy of you being very confident, very driven in your work or whatever it is that you're doing, very um, sure that things are going to fall into place, right? I feel that for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel there is a little bit of, I don't know if it's a lack of planning or fear of things not going out, even though you're having faith that they will. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the light too. So I feel like it's just a matter of having patience. Because I feel all the hard work is going to pay off. It's just a matter of going with the flow. I feel this energy too of you like taking a step back, evaluate your situation, and just see what is what, right? See what moves you want to take moving forward, and what's that's going to be like for you. Yeah, you have the Eight of Cups and the light. So I feel like you're going to be walking away from things that are no longer serving you anymore, and just like walking forward into something that's more fulfilling, more in the direction that you want to go towards, right? So I feel this energy of you maybe abandoning some old things or old plans or whatever that was, and feeling strong about moving forward. So I don't know if that's why the King of Cups is judging you, because with the King of Swords in the dark as well, I feel like someone doesn't have a lot of faith in your plans or a lot of faith in your sudden change. Maybe it's something you've been planning for a while, but to them it feels like you just suddenly decided to do something different. I feel like their negativity may be affecting your energy moving forward. What does new love need to know about this energy? What does new love need to know about this energy? You have the Nine of Wands. For the Nine of Wands, I do feel like there's this energy of you, um, you know, being guarded, like guarding your heart, but keep moving forward anyways. You know, this person may be stuck in the past and may not be with how new things are right now. Um, so it's kind of, I feel like there's energy of you just following what you want to do, right? Trust your heart, trust your instincts, trust that you're on the right path, and don't let anyone stand in your way, right? I feel like you're just being butt cheeks. You know what's right for you, and you know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's a learning experience. If it does work out, then it'll be great, right? Just a matter of following your own heart and doing what you want to do. I think Nightbot is having a brain fart. Hi, Stella. Energy reading for Stella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Stella need to know right now? Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, I feel like there's this energy of you moving fast, like fast movement, taking charge. Things are in motion right now. I feel this boost of excitement coming your way. Right? The Six of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working hard, getting things done, trying to do your best to keep the balance flowing, right? You have the Three of Wands in the dark, so I feel like you're just kind of like living in the moment right now. You're not planning too far ahead in the future, just kind of like staying with it. I feel like your angels and your guides are with you right now as well, kind of leading you through this path that you're on. You have the Eight of Swords, so you know, even though you're moving fast and moving forward, you know, you have a great balance going on. Be aware of anything that may be restricting you from getting where you're wanting to go, right? So I don't know if there may be some sudden unexpected cancellations coming your way, or what's up with that. Let's see with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, I just feel like there's this energy, like if something gets canceled, there will be like a makeup date or postponing or rescheduling of some sorts. may make up for it. I also feel like there's this energy of, yeah, I feel like if you make a rush decision, that's when the chaos is going to happen. So it's kind of like you moving forward, you have a good balance here, so take your time to plan out what you need to plan out, right? The Four of Cups is in the dark, so I feel this energy of renewing your motivation. Like if there's any blocks in your way, okay, just take a step back. Don't get upset or anything. Just replan your strategy, keep going forward is what's coming through here. And there may be a little bit of detours in your route, but I feel like it's just the universe's way of guiding you in that positive direction. Yeah, you're going to be taking action, but slow and steady. Don't rush into it. Rushing through it may just cause disaster. You have the Judgment here. So I do feel like your angels and guides are with you, but I feel like they're not going to step in if you make mistakes, if that makes any sense, right? Or just kind of like they're not going to. So I feel like you're kind of like, I feel like there's like a life lesson of really trusting your intuition with how you're going to proceed moving forward through this journey that you're on right now. And I feel like you will have success if you do trust your intuition, you trust, that inner voice within you, and don't get carried away from the excitement. But that's what I got. Mystical, what important information does Mystical need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What important information does Mystical need to know right now? Yeah, the whole world in your hands. It might be a little bit heavy to carry the world in your hands, but you got this. The world, right? I just feel the sense of success, achievement, completion coming your way, starting or beginning a new chapter in your life or whatever's going on with that. You have the Hangman. So even though things are wonderful, I feel like you're feeling stuck anyways. Not sure what you're hanging around or waiting for, but the universe is like, just get up and go. You got this, right? I feel like the star is reminding you to have faith in the universe. Right? It's a matter of keeping your balance going and flowing, being inspired by life, and just being able to see the sun, right? See the positive side of things. I feel like there's a lot of success, achievements, and good things coming your way. A sense of renewal is coming your way. I also feel that there's this energy of healing, boost of positive energy. So I feel like it's about you don't repress your feelings. If you want to express your feelings to someone or something, express those feelings. Don't hold them hostage. What does Mystical need to know about this important information that's coming towards her? What's going on with this new chapter Mystical is beginning? Ooh, yeah, I feel like this new chapter comes with you moving forward and letting the negative energy go. Feeling positive, having trust in the universe. I feel this energy like you don't have to have all the control, right? You can let other people pick up the slack. It's not your job to do the work for them is what I'm feeling too. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark here. So, if things are not satisfying or as joyful as you're liking, I feel like there is an energy of moving, just moving on from that and finding what does fulfill your heart, what does bring you happiness and joy and excitement coming through, right? Because I just feel the sense of you resolving some sort of issue and, going to find something deeper and more meaningful for you. That's what I got. Dwayne, let's see for Dwayne. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What does Dwayne need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message? What does Dwayne need to know right now? Will Lisa eventually commit to Dwayne? I feel like that's a yes, that she will commit towards you. You have the Eight of Pentacles there. She may be a little bit scattered in her energy, you know? But I feel like Lisa is trying her best to ground herself. You made it magic 2 days. There you go. 2 different times. Nice. So for the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like, um, she is scattered in her energy. She may be out of focus, but I do feel like she is dedicated and she's going to try her best to be consistent in her energy. 10 of Cups, I feel like she's really happy. She's really content in her energy. The 5 of Wands, though, so there's like a fine line. I feel like there's an energy of don't piss her off, right? Because if you piss her off, you're going to start at 0 again, you know? I kind of feel this energy of like playing snakes and ladders, and this is like the longest snake on the board. They can potentially slide down and start over. I feel like, in Lisa's point of view, she does. I feel like if she feels comfortable enough to feel dedicated and loyal towards you and opening up her heart and trusting you, that's a strong thing for her. I feel like that's not something that she's used to doing very often. Yeah, because I feel like there's a very, very, like, the universe is like, you're very close on slipping down that long snake, and starting over. I feel like that's not what you want to do, I feel like it's like, don't walk on eggshells, though. Like, don't let her know that you're being cautious. Don't walk on eggshells. Just, be happy. Keep her happy. Keep yourself happy. Keep yourself out of trouble. Make sure you're letting her know where you are. But I feel like when she starts to worry about you, she gives up and throws in the towel. The 5 of Swords is in the dark too, so be completely honest. Don't make her wait too long for anything. If she wants coffee, go get her coffee. I feel like it's what the universe is saying. You want a chapter 2 to start. I feel like it started. It started. So you gotta just go with it now. Gemini, girly. What does girly's guides need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give girly a message? What does girly guides want her to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does girly guides want her to know right now? Ooh, love is coming your way. Love and romance. Soulmate energy is coming through. I can feel that for you. I don't know if you're in a relationship now or if this is something that's coming. You have the 9 of Cups, this boost of dreams come true, this boost of fulfillment coming your way. Right, I can feel that for you. I feel like it's a matter of you trusting yourself, trusting what's on your subconscious mind, trusting your energy, trusting your heart, where it's leading you. Because I feel like with the moon in the dark and the High Priestess, even the High Priestess is, ruled by the moon. I feel like it's just a matter of you really listening to your intuition, like inner listening, like deep inner listening of yourself, and trust yourself that you are moving forward in that positive light, right? You have the 9 of Pentacles here. So I feel like there's this energy of, yes, you're going in the right direction. There's no reason to look back. The past is behind you. Keep moving forward to the light. Because I just feel the sense of success, achievement, and independence coming your way. Raising your standards for your spouse's self, especially in love and romance. Don't settle for anything less than you deserve, right? It's a matter of raising your standards, raising what your expectations are for love and romance. It's a strong energy here. Where's the love energy that's coming from the 2 of Cups? Where's this love energy coming from the 2 of Cups? Ooh, yeah. So I feel like if there's any stresses, fears, or worries about heartbreak or any toxic thing like that, I feel he's kind of figuring out what that is. Heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass if that's what you're going through right now. It also says toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth, so be aware. So this is why the Nine of Pentacles is telling you to raise your expectations of your self-worth. You're worth more than you realize because you're on the right path. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path for connecting with your soulmate, and love and true love energy come through. That's really good. Courtney, what's next in love for Courtney? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae? What's next in love for Courtney? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae? What is next in love for Courtney? What is coming up next? Ooh, the temperance is in the dark. I feel like our mind, heart, and soul is not quite balanced. I feel this energy of gaining a little bit more patience, a little bit more understanding of yourself, your wants, and your desires, right? You are Leo. So, Leos don't want, Leos need more than just skin to skin affection, right? You need a soul to soul affection. You need that deep desire. So I feel like it goes both ways. When you're looking for love, they also want that soul deep energy, not just skin, right? I feel like there's a chariot maybe putting you at a pause with finding love. I think it's really a matter of being in tune with your true energy, with connecting with what connects the best for your soul, not just what your mind is telling you, because sometimes our minds are being ruled by other people around us and not quite listening to our inner self. So you have the Four of Swords and Light here too. So as being completely honest with yourself, taking time to think about what your true wants and desires are about love and romance and that sort of thing. You have the King of Swords. I do feel like someone's coming towards you as a King of Swords, but I don't know if they are as open towards you. Like, I don't know if they're in tune with themselves enough to allow their souls to connect with yours. So I feel like that relationship may end just as fast as it starts, But I feel like it may teach you a little bit more about raising your standards for yourself and listening more to what your soul truly wants. So I feel like two paths are going to open up for you, and depending on which path you choose, there is potential of magic, that chemistry, that deep connection, soulmate energy that will lead you to that lover. What does Courtney need to know in love and romance right now? Abundance. Abundance is coming your way once you open up your heart, like I was saying. Right? This says what I was saying. Open your heart to receive the abundance of love the universe has to offer, as well as this new person. And this one says charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma, right? Leos radiate more charisma than anyone. And charm, right? I can feel that for you. Boundaries, right? Set boundaries. Don't let whoever this King of Swords is walk all over you. You set clear boundaries. Raise your standards for yourself. Listen to what your soul needs and wants. And feed it that, right? That's what I got. Hello, hot sun. What's going on? What's your question, hot sun? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give hot sun a message? Where is hot sun's question? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give hot sun a message? What is Dee's current What are these feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Hot Sun a message? What is these feelings, intentions, and next action? Lovers! Oh man, I feel like D is a little torn between what their thoughts and feelings are towards you, right? They're a little bit off balance here with the lovers in the dark. I kind of feel like it's more about there's a little mixed alignment between the two of you. I feel like D is not speaking his complete truth towards you. The King of Swords is in the dark. I don't know if they're just being cynical or judgmental or what their issues are. I feel like they do love you though. Yeah, it's going through now. I think you're a little bit delayed in the live. For the Ace of Cups, I feel like they're holding back on their feelings right now. Not quite sure what's going on. I feel like, the Seven of Pentacles, they have patience and they're waiting for something. Maybe that's you waiting for them to express themselves a little clearer. Not quite sure what's up with that. But you have the Knight of Cups in the dark too. What is going on with D's true feelings towards Hot Sun? What is going on with D's true feelings towards Hot Sun right now? I feel like there's still a chemistry between the two of you. There's still a good connection between the two of you. Yeah, the Two of Wands. I feel the sense of D planning his next moves towards you. So I feel like he is planning on taking action towards you. I feel like he does want to have something with you still. The Queen of Swords. So maybe it's both ways where he's going on a work trip again. Okay, so maybe that is what's going on here. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I don't know if they feel like, I don't know if the two of you have a conflict about going to work. But I feel like there's a little bit of distance going on between the two of you. There's just kind of maybe a little bit more than just a work trip. What is this energy about? What is the tension between the two of them? What is the tension between the two of them? Two of Pentacles. Maybe just a matter of trying to balance out the scheduling between communicating while he's on this work trip, right? If there's a lot of communication, it may throw you off your balance a little bit. Yeah, I think it's a matter of, I'm sure you're being supportive of his work trip and all. No. Yeah, I think it's not like a really big, like a conflict. I just feel like there's like tension between the two of you. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is about. Maybe it is just the distance between the two of you that you miss him, or maybe he misses you. I feel like he does plan on taking action towards you though, probably when he returns, because I do feel like there's a delay. The Two of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like he's trying to figure out how to balance it all a little bit better than what he has been. So overall, I feel like the energy is okay. I feel like it could be better, but I feel like it's okay. He's stressed with work. Okay, yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah. Maybe you're picking up on feeling a bit of his stress as well. Yeah. I feel like he's gonna try to communicate with you more. Jalen. Let's see for Jalen. Is my lover trustworthy and wants this? Let's see for Jalen. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is Jalen's lover trustworthy and wants the relationship? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is Jalen's lover trustworthy and wants this relationship? Ooh, we have the Hierophant and the Emperor here. I feel like your lover is a little bit of a warped kind of thing. You know, I think there's just a lot of worry, a lot of tension between the two of you. We talk tomorrow on this week. Yeah. I feel like there's nothing negative between the two of you except a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of uncertainty. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. Because you know, the Nine of Wands is about like releasing some of that worry. You know, releasing some of the trust issues that may be brewing. I don't know if that's on his end or your end. The Hierophant too, I feel like your relationship is a little untraditional or a little bit different than how you would like. But I feel like overall, you know, there is something here. Even though the Emperor's in the dark, I feel like it's just a matter of some insecurities. I don't know if that's your end or their end coming through with how the two of you are moving forward. I feel like there's been some challenges with work or money or whatever's going on with that. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing here to not trust them. The Ace of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they overthink things a lot. Like they have a lot of worries and a lot of stresses in their mind that they have trouble expressing towards you. So I feel like they overthink things, they overanalyze things. They just have a lot of things going on in their mind that they struggle to express towards you that's causing a little bit of the heaviness between the two of you. But I feel like they do mean well. Like I feel like if they worry about you this much, they have to love you, right? Like nobody worries about someone as much as they do. Like there's a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of them wanting to be better for you. I think she's cheating on her. I'm not feeling any of that. Is she cheating on Jalen? Is she cheating on Jalen? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is she cheating on Jalen? Because I feel like she's very, very stressed and worried about you as much as you are of them. With the Magician in the Dark, I do feel like they're not very confident in themselves right now. That they feel like they worry that they are misleading you in some sort of way. I feel like that they're focused on the memories, right? The Six of Cups is like happy memories between the two of you from the past that I feel like they are holding on to. So I'm not picking up any cheating energy. I'm just picking up a lot of stress, a lot of worries, a lot of, you know, trying to figure things out between the two of you that's going on. That's what I got though. Yeah. I hope you relieve your stress too. Marianne, let's see for Marianne. What are this came out for you? Things are gonna be moving really quickly. What are Amari's current feelings for Miriam in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What are Amari's current feelings for Miriam in love and romance and passion right now? I feel like with the Eight of Wands and the light, I do feel like there's this energy of things moving really quickly, suddenly, unexpectedly, out of nowhere. before you marry him. So it could be just you in general, or it could be you and Amari's energy together. The Ten of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like things are very rooted between the two of you. I feel like you're both on the same page. I feel like you are both like settling down in each other's energies. The Strength card is in the dark, so I feel like there's a little bit of, I don't know if this is trust issues coming through or something that's causing an imbalance between the both of you or energy. You have the Hangman in the dark too, so I feel like there's some stagnant energy, just yeah, some stagnation. I feel like it's more of a lack of direction of where the two of you are headed in love. But I feel like overall there's a really good balance. There's good give and take, good things going on between the two of you, even though you don't know what the future holds for you. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're both very headstrong, you're both very independent, you both have your own things going on in life, but you also have a very good balance with the Six of Pentacles, so that is a good love energy between the two of you. I just feel like there's a lot of senses of security and grounding and being connected towards each other, with a little bit of fears of not knowing where this relationship is going. But there is a good balance. It says that there is romance. I don't know if you're feeling that, but romance surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. From Amari, you also have window. So a new adventure is coming towards you, so be ready for that. So maybe that is what Amari is waiting for, to figure out the details of this new adventure. And it says anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life is coming. So I feel like they're going to start to feel more better, more connected towards you. Maybe they'll feel more free about expressing themselves better, because there is some fast-paced changes coming. So that's what I got. My baby! What are Hui's recent thoughts and feelings about my baby? Why does he miss me? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, humans, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? What are Hui's recent thoughts and feelings about my baby, and does he miss my baby? Oh man. I feel like he does miss you. I feel like he does miss you, because I feel like he is excited to reconnect with you or see you again, or I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but I feel like they're excited to be with you again. But there's a lack of communication coming through, so I'm not quite sure what's up with that. If they're like out of ideas, not sure what their next moves are, even though they have a lot of love and fulfillment towards you. There's a little bit of I feel like there's some creative blocks. I don't know if they've been trying to seek your attention, or if they feel like you seek too much of their attention. I'm not quite sure how that's playing out, because I feel like there's some changes that they want to make, but there's a little bit of resistance. Oh, you're ignoring him. Okay, so he's wanting your attention. Yeah. I feel like there's some attention seeking trying to come through and trying to make the decision of what's next, right? Because I feel like you do make them happy. There's a magician in the dark too, so I don't know if they're worried about you manipulating them by not communicating with them, or what kind of ideas are running through their head. What does my baby need to know about this energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does my baby need to know about this energy? You have the Seven of Swords in the light. I don't know if it's if you're ignoring them because you don't trust them, because I feel like there are some trust issues coming from the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands is like, the guards are up, but why? But I feel like everything is grounded. Everything is like down to earth, slow moving, connection, positive energy here with the Nine of Cups, like dream comes true energy, fulfillment, success, recognition. There's a little bit of lack of attention, but what's going on with the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords in the light? The Knight of Swords. I don't know, I feel like the Seven of Swords is saying that there's trust issues, but all the other cards are saying like there isn't any. Yeah. If you don't trust them, you can't trust them. Like, you're not going to wake up one day and trust them. If you don't trust somebody, you're never going to trust them. You're always going to question yourself. So if there's a reason not to trust them, it doesn't really matter what the reason is. If you don't trust that person, you're never going to trust that person. It's just the way it works, because you're always going to be asking yourself every time things don't go right, right? So yeah, so I feel like it doesn't really matter at this point what his thoughts and feelings are if there's any trust issues on your end, right? Because once you don't trust someone, you never get over that. It's not something that just goes away, unfortunately. So yeah, it's kind of like you just giving up on that and just telling them that you're not interested anymore. Yeah. Jay, let's see for Jay. No, the Seven of Swords is you towards him. Let's see for Jay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Jay a message? How will the conversation with my LDR go? Progression, closure, or friendship? Seems like everyone has relationship problems tonight. I guess so, eh? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? Let's see for Jay. How will a conversation go with LDR? How will the conversation go? The devil's in the light, right? Oh man, so this seems like I guess that's not this kind of reading. I was gonna say you just fix the whatever issues going on there with sex, but that's probably not the best advice, right? Oh man, so you have the Five of Swords in the dark. So I feel like whatever conflict, tension, hesitation, whatever that energy is gone. It's like poof, no longer here, right? So I feel like there's going to be some issues resolved, someone taking accountability, making peace, everything's going to be fine, right? There is the Empress, so I feel like the energy is going to be solid, grounded, sensual, right? There's a boost of creativity, expansion of that creativity, some growth. The Tower, the chaos is gone, whatever that was, has smoothed itself over. The storm has stopped. I don't know if you're fearful of the calm, though, that comes after. That could be a little bit of an issue. I don't know. The King of Swords is in the light, so I'm in the dark. I don't know why I went through the light. But I do feel like there is honesty or truth being revealed of some sorts. But with the King of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's a little bit of judgmental, calculating next moves or actions or whatever that is. The devil's out to play, so I'm not quite sure how that's coming around, but let's see. Why is the devil here? What's up with this devil card? I feel like there's some obsessions coming through, or confronting somebody. Temperance, my heart and soul is completely aligned. Okay, maybe. That could be it, because I feel like your mind, heart, and souls are aligned. Everything seems to be good. The Four of Swords is in the dark. Does seem like the two of you need a break from each other, though. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, the King of Swords. I feel like the two of you are like too critical of each other. Besides that, there's no issues. There's no issues. No? Maybe one of you is a bitch. I don't know. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. Five of Wands. Like, there's no negative energy here. She's the Queen of Wands? Yeah, the Queen of Wands is in the dark, so, you know, Queen of Wands in the dark could be dramatic, could be manipulative charm a little bit, attention seeker, maybe, perhaps. But besides that, there's no negative energy between the two of you. Except needing a break from each other and stop being so cynical of each other seems to be an issue. I feel like it's more of a case of opposites attract, if that makes sense. MMC! What does MMC need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give MMC a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give MMC a message? Love and romance is in the air, right? Love. I could feel that for you. I don't know if it's mystery love or there's still mysteries between the two of you that still needs to be unraveled. Because I feel like with the moon energy here, there's still some light in that darkness, whatever's going on there. I just feel like there's this energy of you trusting your intuition, navigating whatever you feel like is hidden from you. Because I feel like with the Two of Cups, there's this deep connection, right? I just feel the sense of mutual attraction, mutual respect. A little fearful of taking that leap of faith, though. But there's the Six of Wands, so I feel like you're moving forward in a positive light, letting go of the negativity. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the light as well, so even though there's some scattered energy here and there, I feel like there is some dedication, there is some consistencies. I feel like it's just a matter of you paying attention to the details and seeing what the issue is, because I'm not really feeling any. The moon is kind of hinting that there could possibly be, but let's see, what is going on for MMC and this person? Page of Swords, I feel like there's an open communication going on. The Two of Pentacles, it's just a matter of the two of you deciding which path you want to take, either together or go your separate ways. You have the Magician in the dark too, so I don't know if there's some irrational decisions going on here, or both of you trying to manifest different things. What's going on with the Magician? Page of Wands. I'm not quite sure what the fears are, because there's good communication, there's good passion, there's good creativity, there's no blocks, there's no conflicts or negative energy, there's no trust issues, there's no toxic attachments here, there's the Nine of Cups, dreams come true energy. So I don't see what's the fears of taking the leap of faith with this person. Um, they're an open book if you want to talk about it. You know, maybe on two different sides of the page, but I feel like you're still on the same page. You know, it's just a matter of meeting halfway in the middle, maybe. Not quite sure. I mean, maybe this isn't a love situation. Maybe it's a work situation or a friendship or a family situation. Whatever it is, I feel like the two of you can talk it out. Everything's gonna be fine. That's what I got. Chrissy, thank you so much for your donation. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Let's see what's coming for Chrissy in love and romance. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James or Fae that want to come and give Chrissy a message in love and romance coming her way? Who is this lover coming towards Chrissy right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James or Fae? Who is the lover who's coming towards Chrissy right now? Not sure what's up with that, but we're just gonna take it. Two of love. Somebody's coming towards you if they're not in your energy already. I don't know, because they came out first and strong, right? I feel love, romance, mutual attraction, good cooperation, no trust issues, soulmate type of energy, equal partnership kind of thing. But I feel like you're not trusting your instincts or your intuition, or you're not trusting your heart that's telling you, hey, this person's available. Take it before someone else snatches them up. I don't know what the deal is with that. But you have the Three of Wands in the dark too, so there's like a lack of progress between the two of you. I don't know if there's a third party complications or what's going on with this, but you know, the universe is like, hey, he's right there. You know, why are you hesitating, right? The Seven of Pentacles is here. Like, I feel like you're kind of evaluating, like, is he good enough, or what's going on with that? I don't know who this person is. It's just, seems like there's somebody that's right in front of you. Not quite sure what the doubt or the hesitation is. I mean, these cards came out, so I don't know if this is what you think about this person. The Queen of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if you're feeling like you don't really understand this person, you don't know where they're coming at, because I feel like there's a misunderstanding here. They're resisting to make the changes that the two of you need to make to be together. There seems to be some sexual tension going on here. Maybe it's just on their end, not yours yet. The Ace of Wands, you just gotta spark that flame and get it going. You have nobody in your mind? No, I know you don't have them in your mind. You don't want to put them in their mind. You're blocking your mind. You're like, nope. But the universe is like, yes. Why won't you give him a chance? Or like, you're not seeing him for who he truly is. You're resisting making changes to be with him. There could be a beautiful sexual relationship there. You just gotta spark the flame. Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person coming towards Chrissy? Or who is this person? I feel like this person knows who you are. They've seen you. Okay, so maybe they've seen you, but you haven't had a conversation with each other. I feel like you need to start by talking to each other before you walk away, because I feel like there is potential here. The two of you have a good balance, or could have a good balance between each other. It's just a matter of opening the door of communication. putting a little bit of your guards down enough to see, like give them a chance to see if you want to spark this flame or not. I mean, if you don't, you don't. But I feel like, you know, they deserve a chance. I don't know if this person was with somebody that you know and now they're not, but they still think of you a lot. I feel like they think about you all the time. And they're also contemplating if they should make their moves towards you or not. But I feel like with the Two of Wands, there's some hesitations. I feel like they try to give you some signals that they were interested, but I feel like they were kind of hot and cold about it because they weren't quite sure if you would accept them. Because I feel like you don't really know them all that well. That's what I got though. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but their energy came through. For love. Hi, Alice. Ghostmaker. Let's see for Ghostmaker. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, Venus, or Fae that want to come and give Ghostmaker a message? What was the Aquarius doing with Boban these last 2 days? They told me it was just a party, but I feel like there's more going on with that. Let's see for Ghostmaker. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, Venus, or Fae? What was the Aquarius doing with Boban the last 2 days? Trust your intuition. The Star. I feel like it's a matter of having faith in the universe. Trust your intuition. Whatever you're feeling or thinking, you're probably right. The Five of Cups is in the light, so I feel like there is some regrets. There is some emotional disappointments there. So I don't know if that's your end or their end, if they're emotionally disappointed in you for not trusting them or what's going on there. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's some scattered energy. There's some lack of focus or a lack of I don't know. A lack of paying attention is what I'm feeling. Not quite sure what's up with that. There is the moon, so there's still some mysteries yet to be unraveled. But that's what you're trying to do right now. With the moon energy here, I just feel like there's this energy of confusion, some not knowing exactly what's going on. Five of Pentacles, I feel like there's some positive energy. Though, like, I don't feel like it's all negative. I feel like things are going to be improving between you and the Aquarius. Yeah, it's a matter of having a heart-to-heart. You know, if you're not trusting her, you're having feelings with your intuition. I feel like it's just a matter of having the conversation and seeing what's what, right? But you gotta remember, in Aquarius, they don't like to reveal any information, especially about how they're feeling or anything that's going on in their heart. You know, they wrap their heart up with a lock and chain and bolts, and you know, you can never tell how an Aquarius is feeling. It's just a matter of, you know, trusting the universe, trusting your instincts. I feel like if you have any trust issues, then there's, you know, the energy between the two of you is broken. Because once you have trust issues, you always have trust issues. It's not something that just goes away or you can just overcome. But yeah, conversation between the two of you about how you truly feel about each other seems to be required. So you know what? Gigi, career prediction for this next month. Will I finally get a good full-time job for Gigi? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or Fae? Will Gigi finally get a good job, a good full-time job? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or Fae Tell us if Gigi is going to get a good full-time job. The Emperor, yes, be confident. Take your power back, right? You're the Emperor here. So there's going to be some growth. There's going to be some, you know, control here. But I feel like with the Emperor, it's always about cultivating that growth, cultivating the resources and the networking, all that fun stuff. King of Swords, right? Take your power back. No more sneaking around the shadows. Put yourself out there where people can see you and know that you exist. And show them what kind of fire you have to give to a job, right? Show them your passion. Show them your creativity. Figure out how you're going to stand out from your competition, right? I feel that for you. You know, be done with all the negativity. You're rising above, you know, end all the hard times. When the Ten of Swords comes, there's, you know, the hard times end with a brand new bright beginnings. Two of Wands, start planning ahead. You're the King of Wands. You're like all the kings here, right? The only one you're missing is the Cups, but you don't want to be the emotional King of Cups right now. You want to hold your power. The King of Wands holds the power of life, so you got to manifest. But you have to believe what you're manifesting, do your intentions, plan your future, you know, juggle between career and home life, and, you know, follow where your heart is leading you. You just got to boost that ego and believe in yourself, right? You're the Emperor. So just, you know, when you go looking for a job, you're the Emperor. So, right? You're not nervous. You're confident. You're strong. Let's see for Twin Soul. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Twin Soul a message on the situation with Tauzos? I'm not quite sure how to say that. I'm going to just call them T. And her toxic behaviors. What's going on with Twin Soul and this T person's toxic behaviors? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Twin Soul a message. What advice does Twin Soul need to hear about dealing with this toxic person's behaviors? Well, the universe, you know, sometimes the universe doesn't know how to sweet talk, you know, sometimes you're just bold, flat out telling you what to do. I don't know if this is an easier said than done situation, but the universe says, you know, distance yourself from this person, restrict yourself from this person, walk away from this person, you know, the Three of Wands, expand yourself, think outside the box, don't hold yourself attached to this person. Move forward, right? The Knight of Swords is in the dark. I feel like it's a matter of being honest, direct. You know, if you have, you know, if you're feeling like she has toxic behaviors, I don't know if this person is manipulating you or manipulating the situation or what's going on with that. What does Twin Soul need to know about this person and toxic behavior? Yeah, I just feel like it's a matter of walking away, giving yourself some closure. Nine of Cups, I feel like there's nothing to attach yourself to this person. You know, the judgment, following your heart. I feel like whatever's going on is not going to be resolved unless you distance yourself from this person. Restrict yourself from not being around this person, you know? That's what I got. Yeah, King of Cups, right? Protect your heart and make your next moves. What you're gonna do about it. Yeah, well, if she gets in the elevator, then don't get in the elevator, you know? Just keep your distance from her. Just, you know, stay away from her. is what the universe is saying, and all the spirit guides and ancestors. Alex, how does Ian feel about Alex? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? How does Ian feel about Alex right now? I feel like Ian doesn't feel anything negative about you. The Page of Wands, I feel like they enjoy communicating with you. I feel like they see that there's a lot of passion in your energy. There's a lot of, you have a lot of ideas, creativity. You know, I feel like they have a playful side to them. The world, I feel like there's some things, like, I feel like the energy between the two of you is not completed. There seems to be something going on between the two of you that still needs to be worked out or discovered, or I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between the two of you. The Four of Wands, I feel like Ian feels like you feel like home. They feel comfortable with you. They feel happy to be around you. Their temperance, their mind, heart, and soul is all aligned, so they're really comfortable with you. They have a lot of patience for you, it seems. The Star, I don't know if that's your energy or theirs, about not really having faith with the connection between the two of you. What does Alex need to know about this energy? What does Alex need to know about this energy right now? What does Alex need to know about the energy right now? For the Five of Wands, it's in the dark, so there's no conflict going on there. I feel like if there was conflict in the past, they're over it now. The Knight of Swords, they're not quite sure what their next moves or actions are towards you or anything like that. The Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so they're not really good at paying attention or paying attention to details. Like, I feel like Ian often forgets things or doesn't really pay attention. But I feel like they don't mean anything negative. You know? I feel like they like you. You know, if this is a love situation, they definitely love you. I'm just not quite sure where they stand with you, it seems. That's what I thought. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. You're welcome, Twin Soul. Thank you everyone. I'll be back tomorrow for members only readings, and I'll be back Tuesday for more free readings. Hope you all have a great Monday. I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Bye.